Blow the horn. No first pieces from that. Saw.
La Yashala, which means to Israel.
Say, Imagine upon Apadon, so you turn and face the east.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanawa, Shabbat
Shemayim,
Kodash,
Dash,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Malakaka, Taba'ah,
Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawah, Hayah, Bashemayim, Thunlana, Baham, Cal, Yawam, Wasalaklana, Kabawatna, Kasalakna, Kabawatiana, Wala'ah, Baba Ya'anawa, Banasana 1, a ball, Awashana, Bayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Wala Allah, Wa'ata Para, Wa'awalamim, Aman. This is the Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
The power in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem
Yahushua, Babakusha, Nathanlanau, Pakat, La Rapa'ah, Kal Makala, Kal Malawa, Pakat, Latahar, Hamatazaria, Pakat, Lahaqwayam, Hamathium, Pakat, Al-Rakawa, Hatama'ala, Lagar Shan, Ba'ashem Yahushua, the Wada Ahmad. This is Hakash, the power in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it.
Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Wayasharala. Wahabaya. Saparian. Barak. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Wada Amen. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Bless us and Yasharala. and the school in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalm 121 in the Hebrew,
Asha'ai, Ayanya,
Ahahari,
Ahahayim, Ma'ayan,
Yaba'a,
Yaba'a,
Azariah,
Azariah,
Ma'ayin,
Ma'ayin,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Asha,
Asha,
Shemayim,
Shemayim,
Waratazah,
Waratazah,
Al Yashan,
Al Yafan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Regalka,
Regalka,
Al Yanawam,
Al Yanawam,
Shemarka,
Shemarka,
Hana,
Hana,
La'a,
La'a,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yayashun,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yasha'al,
Yashral,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shemarka,
Shemarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazorka,
Tazorka,
Al
Al-Yah, Yam-Yanka,
Yawamam,
Yamamam,
Hashemash,
Hashemash,
La'a,
La'a,
Yakaka,
Yakaka,
Warak,
Wairak,
Bayuyala,
Baila, Yala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Korah,
Makorah, Yashamar,
Atnapaska,
Athnapashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'afka,
Taza'afka,
Wabu'afka,
Wabawa'aka,
Ma'athai,
Mathai,
Wa'ai Awalam.
Wa'ai Awalam. This is Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hill,
to the hill,
from whence cometh my help.
from which cometh my help.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He would not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasharallah
he that keepeth Yasha'al
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Adalayamaka,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Bakarash,
Al-Takarash,
Wa-Al-Bashakwat,
Wa-Al-Tashakwat,
Al,
Al,
Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Awayabika,
Awayabika,
Yahamayawa,
Yahamayawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Anika,
Al-Anyaka,
Ya'anyamiwa,
Ya'arim Yamwa,
Sawadah,
Sawadah,
Wayataya Tazawa,
Wayataya Al-Tazwa,
Al-Tazapawanika,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Amori,
Amara,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakankida,
Wanakankida,
Magoya,
Magarba,
Wala Yazakar,
Wala Al-Yazaka,
Shum Yasha'al,
Sham Yashara,
Awadah,
Awada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Naiwatazawa,
Naya Watazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Lakadwa,
Alyaka,
Alyaka,
Barya,
Barya,
Lakaratwa,
Yakarathwa,
Ahalia,
Ahalya,
Adawam,
Alawam,
Wayashamai,
Washemai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Mu'abba,
Wahagari,
Wahagarian,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'aimawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'aimalak,
Wa'amalak,
Palashat,
Palashat,
I'm Yashabi,
I'm Yeshabi,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Amain,
Amam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zawawa,
Zarawa,
Labunyan Lawat,
Labanyan Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Ashalahum,
Ashalaham,
Kamadi,
Kamayan,
Kasayasara'a,
Kasa Yasara'a,
Kayabi,
Kayabi,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Kawashwan,
Kayashwan,
Nashimadwa,
Nashimadwa,
Ba'ayanda Ra'a,
Bayayandara'a,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Gaman,
La'adam,
La Adama,
Sha'atamwa,
Sha'atama,
Nariyamawa,
Nala Yagma,
Ka'ara,
Ka'ara,
Wakiza'aba,
Wakaza'aba,
Wakizabak,
Wakazabak,
Wakizazar,
Wakatazor,
Mana'ai,
Mana'a,
Kalnasi Kamwa,
Kanasa Yakama,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amari,
Amara,
Naya Rashad,
Naya Rashad,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ah, Nawa,
Nawa,
Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Alahayah,
Alahaya,
Shaya Kamwa,
Sayatam,
Kabogula,
Kagogi,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya Rarakat,
Lapanya Rawaka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Baba Ira Ya'ira,
Daba Ira Ya'ara,
Waka
Waka Alaba,
Wakal Halaba, the one, my lord, Talahai,
Tabahat.
Harayan.
Harayan.
Kantherodakma.
Kantherodakma.
Basa Irika.
Basa Irika.
Wabasawa Paka.
Wabasawa Paska.
Tabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Hanyawam.
Hanyawam.
Quayawam.
Palawam.
Wayabakwashua.
Wayabakwashua.
Shumka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashua.
Yabashwa.
Wayabahoya.
Wayabaharwa.
Adya'ai.
Adya'ai.
Wayakapari.
Wayakapara.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Kaya Atha.
Kaya Ata.
Shumka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labaka.
Labaka.
Alyawan.
Alyawan.
Alkahal Rakaza.
Alkahal Rakaza. This is Psalm 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence,
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace.
and be not still,
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted
and consulted
against thy hidden one.
against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name of Yasharallah
that the name of Yahshua
may be in no more remembrance.
may be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together
But they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against
the tabernacles of Edom
the tabernacles of Edom
and the
and
Ishmaelites
the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the Hagarim,
and the Hagarees,
Gabal,
the Baal,
Ammon,
and
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistine,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Selah.
Salah,
Do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kizon,
the book of Kizon,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zeb.
and like thee.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Zeba,
all their princes as Zebah,
and as Amunah,
and as Amunah,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth a wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy
with
tempest,
thy tempest,
and make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy
that
name,
they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
Let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled and troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea, let them be put to shame
Yea, let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
art the most high over all the earth.
are the most high over all the earth.
So,
Got one more. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shah.
Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah,
Wa Micah Allah.
wa Yamaka'ala,
Wa Allahayim.
wa Alahayim,
Matazabia.
Matazabia,
Alawat Yahan.
Alawat Yahan,
Ha Alawapian.
Ha Alawabian,
Ha Sarunian.
Hasaranyan,
Ha Quatazayan.
Hakwatazayanyan,
Hakaya Yoyan.
Hakaya Yaryan,
Wa Ha Akwapian.
Waha Akwatian,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Bashim Yahweh Shah.
Vashem Yahweh Shah,
The water Aman.
the water among blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh.
and Yahweh Shah,
And Yahweh Shah.
and Michael,
And Michael.
and the angels,
And the angel.
Commanding General Yohanan,
Commander General Yohanan.
the general,
General.
the captain,
Captain.
the officers,
Officer.
the troopers,
Children.
the sisters,
Sinners.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shah,
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
So,
Yeshabia, which means you may be seated.
nice. Told you not to see. I can read it.
Oh. You read it? Oh.
Shalom Israel. So we'll be picking up at the book of Genesis. We're gonna do a quick sound check just to make sure we good. So it look like we good. Mic check, mic check. All right, so we good. I feel like I hear myself. We're gonna be picking up at the book of Genesis, chapter 4. We're gonna be at the book of Genesis, chapter 4, and we're gonna be starting at verse 19. We're gonna get 7 verses in the Hebrew, and then we're gonna pick up with the English, and we're gonna get 7 more. All right, so this is the book of Genesis. Concept. What's up, I gotta check a text message real quick. All right, so we're gonna switch that up just a little bit. We're gonna be starting at the book of Genesis, chapter 6. And we're gonna be starting at verse 10, and we're gonna do 10 through 16. Genesis chapter 6, starting at verse 10, Salakia. And we're gonna be doing Genesis chapter 6, 10 through 16.
This is Genesis chapter 6, beginning at verse 10 in the Hebrew. Waya, Lada, Wakash, Lasha, Banayam, Af Sham, Athakam, Athakaam, Salakia, Atha or Athkama. Wayatha, Yapath, verse 11. Wathash, Katha, Ha'arat, Ratazah, Lapanya, Ha, Alaha, Alahayim, Watha, Ma'ah, Ha'aratazah, Kamsha, Salakit, Kamasa, verse 12. Wayara, Alahayim,
Asa Haratazah, Wanaha, Nashar, Kata, Kaya, Hashat, Kayath, Kal, Bashar, Af, Dara, Kawa, Al, Haaratazar, verse 13. Waya Amar, Alayam, Salaki, Alahayim, Landakar, Quatazar, Kala, Bashar, Ba, Lapa Naya, Kayam Laha, La'aha, Haaratazar, Kamsa, Mapana, Yaham, Wahan Naya, Mashar Kayatham, Mashar Kayatham, Af, Haaratazar, verse 14. Asha, Waka, Tabathai, Tazaya, Gapar, Kwanayam, Tha Asha, Af, Hathaba, Wakapar, Wakapartha, Salakia, Atha, Mabayath, Wamakut Yatazar, Bakapar, verse 15. Wazaha, Ashar, the Aisha, Atha, Shalash, Mayawath, Amaha, Araka, Hasaba, Kamashayam, Ama, Rakaba, Waishalash, Waishalashim, Ama, Kwayam Thaha, verse 16. Tazahar, Thasha, Nathabha, Wa'ala, Ama, Thakalan Lanha Malam Ila Wapatak Salaki Wapataka Hathabaha Barataza Daha the Shayam, the Kathyam, Shanyan, Washar, Shayam, the Aisha, and that's through verse 16.
All right, so we going all right, so we're gonna read that in the English, and then we got to start back at 4 and 19. This is the book of Genesis chapter 6, starting at verse 10. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Verse 11, the earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. Verse 12, and God looked upon the earth and beheld it was corrupt, for all the flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. Verse 13, and God said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Verse 14, make thee an ark of gopher wood, rooms shalt thou make in the ark, and shall pitch it within and without with pitch. Verse 15, and this is the fashion which thou shalt make of it. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. Verse 16, a window shalt thou make to the ark, and in a cubit shalt thou finish it above, and the door of the ark shall be set in the side thereof, with a lower second and third stories that shall thou make it. All right, so that was the 7 verses in the Hebrew, but we got to jump back to Genesis 4, and we're going to pick it up at verse 19. Come, my Lord. It's, 8, Genesis 4, 18 through 25. Or 18
through 25.
10.
This is Genesis 4. This is Genesis 4, beginning at verse 18, and we're going through verse 25. Waya walad, wakan, waka, ath, ayarad, wa ayar, wa ayarad, yalada, ath, ma, Akawa, Ya Allah, Yamaka, Ya Allah, Yalad, Ath, Matayash, Salaki Matawash, Allah, Yamath, Yasha, Allah, Yalad, Ath, Lamka, verse 19, Waya Kwaka, Lawa, Lamak, Shathaya, Nashayam, Sham, Ta'akath, Adaha, Yasham, Hashanyath, Tazalaha, verse 20. Wath La'ad, Lada, Salaki. Adaha, Ath, Yabal, Haya, Salaki. Hawa, Haya, Abiyah, Yashab, Ahal, Yamak Kwana, verse 21. Washam, Akaya, Akayawa, Yawa, Baal, Hawa, Haya, Abaya, Ka, the Pash, kind of war. Wa Awa, Gaba, verse 22. Watazawa Laha, Gam, Haya'a, Hawa'a, Yala Daha, Ath, Dawaba'al, Dababal, Salakia, Payan, Latash, Kala, Parash, Nakashta, Waba Barazal, Wa Akawa, Kawas, Tawabal, Kayan, Nama, verse 23. Waya, Amar, Lamak, Lanash, Yawa, Ada, Wataza Laha, Shama Ain, Kawalya, Nishaya, Lamak, Hayazah Naha, Hayazah Naha. Amarathwa Ya Kaya Ayesha Harab Harabath Ya Lapataza Aya Ayalada Lakabar Zaya, verse 24. Kaya Shabai Zayam Yaquam Kwayan Walamak Shabayim Washabah Baiha, verse 25. Wayadai Adam Ayad Atha Ashaf Sawa Wathaladan Ban Taquara Af Shamwa Shatha Kaya Shatha Laya Allah Hayam Zara I Akab Tahath Habal Kaya Hara Baya Kozan. That's up to verse 25.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 4, starting at verse 18 in the English.
And Enoch, Salakia, and unto Enoch was born Irad, and Irad begat Mahujael, Mahujael, and Mahujael begat Methusael, and Methusael begat Lamech. Verse 19. And Lamech took unto him 2 wives. The name of one was Adah, and the name of the other Zillah. Verse 20. And Adah bare Jabal, and he was the father such as dwell in tents, and of such as have cattle. Verse 21. And his brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all such as handle the harp and organ. Verse 22. And Zillah, she also bare Tubal Cain, and instructor of every artificer in brass and iron, and the sister of Tubal Cain was Naamah. Verse 23. And Lamech said unto his wives, Adah and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech, hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, a young man to my hurt. Verse 24. if Cain shall be avenged sevenfold, truly Lamech 70 and sevenfold. Verse 25. And Adam knew his wife again.
Oh, so I got okay.
Sorry, we
Before
kind of, sir. Kind. And Enoch was born Irad, and Irad begat Mahujael, and Mahujael begat Methusael, and Methusael begat Lamech. I was just giving the lineage of those particular individuals. Enoch begat Irad, Irad begat Methuselah. So now we're dealing with Lamech. Verse 19.
Before you go beyond that, remember when he said, and Enoch, right? Enoch is somebody that is not a little person in the Bible. You understand? You remember what happened with Enoch? You remember what happened with Enoch?
Wasn't Enoch? Enoch was a preacher of righteousness. Ain't that what the New Testament says?
Enoch walked with God. Remember that?
Right. And he was and was not.
He was and was not. This is Enoch. Okay. This is one of the first people who Christians will teach you didn't see death. That you will hear that didn't see death. He walked with God. He was and he was not. They saw him and they didn't see him. And what we got here, what is giving you is his lineage. And what you want to do is pay attention to some of these names that you see coming along. Pick it up at 19.
Count on, sir.
And Lamech took unto him 2 wives, and the name of one was Adah, and the name of the other Zillah. And Adah bare Jabal. He was a father of such as dwell in tents, and such as have cattle.
That had cattle? What verse are you on?
Where
verse 20. And Jabal. He's saying he was the father of those who dwell in tents. That means folks that was living out not in these cities. He was out in the country somewhere, and he had cattle. He was a herdsman. You see that? He was a herdsman. So just to let you know that cattle farming ain't new. It was way back here. This is before Noah. Letting you know that. This is stuff that is old news. Raising our own food, having our own livestock. This is old as time. Go ahead, read.
Khan. And his brother's name.
What verse is it?
Verse 21. And his brother's name was Jubal, and he was the father of all such as handled the harp and organ.
All right. This guy named Jubal, or Jubal, right? He was a musician. You see what I'm saying? He was a musician. He handled the harp or played the harp and the organ. Now, what the organ was back then compared to today, I don't know. I have to go to the men over me. We'll get that back. But for sure, this Jubal, he was considered the father, or you'll hear it in another sense, the progenitor. See what I'm saying? Of those that played, that handled the harp and organ. Read.
Kind of what concert. Verse 22. And Zillah, she also bare Tubal Cain.
Zillah also bare Tubal Cain. Read.
An instructor of every artificer in brass and iron, and the sister of Tubal Cain was Naamah.
All right. Tubal Cain, he was the instructor of every artificer in brass and iron. What this is a guy that is an artist, a sculptor. He could take brass. He could take iron, and when he got through with it, you could have bars over the window, or you can have a statue in your front yard. This is one of the old skills. What they call them? Construction skills, right?
Mhm.
But he was the one that put all your pretty decorations on your buildings and built statues and different things like this. He could take melt down brass, melt down gold, melt down iron. He could melt this stuff down and turn it into something. Read.
Kind of on concert. Verse 23, and Lamech said unto his wives, Adah and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech.
Let's stop right there. Lamech said to his wife, is that what it said?
La, sir, it said wives with an S.
Did they call the woman's name?
Come, my Lord, Adah and Zillah.
Say that again.
Adah
Adah.
and Zillah. Yeah.
Called both his wives by name. They were close by. He called both wives by name and said, listen up. When he said, hearken unto my speech, he's telling his wives to listen up. And the reason I want to go over that, as much as the Christian church tell you that you're only supposed, a man is only supposed to have one wife, when you compare that teaching up against what the Bible teaches, it goes completely opposite of what the Bible teaches. We see way back in here in Lamech's time, Lamech had called his what?
Wives.
Called his wives, plural, W-I-V-E-S, wives, plural. He called them to convey to them a little problem he had. All right. So stop this. Stop listening to Christians. That's what I can tell you. Just stop listening to Christians about anything about this Bible.
Right.
When it comes to this Bible, if you listen to a Christian, you just ask him to appear dumb. You just want to be dumb. You understand? You just want to be dumb. Go ahead, read.
Kind of on concert. Hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech. Hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt.
Understand this. The man said he unalived a man, but he said it was to my wounding, to his own wounding. Somebody he probably didn't want to kill, maybe not wanted to unalive. Then he said, a young man to my hurt. Why a young man to my hurt? An old man dies. He was an old man. He might have been loved, but a young man died. That seemed to touch people a lot deeper. That seemed when a young person died. And so Lamech is lamenting. He's telling his wives, and he's trying to speak over. He's trying to tell them what happened. I unalived a young man to my own wounding. This hurts me when I unalive him. And a young man to my hurt. Whoever this fellow was, it hurt Lamech to have to do that. Read.
Verse 24, if Cain shall be avenged,
Cain shall be avenged. Read.
Sevenfold.
You know who Cain was, right? You know who Cain was. You know what Cain you talking about, right?
Kind of what
Cain
concept.
you talking about?
The brother Abel.
The brother of Abel. No, not Abel. The brother that was in the garden.
Cain and Abel?
Cain and Abel. I thought you said Abel.
Oh,
but,
look.
Yeah, the brother of Abel.
Come, my Lord.
Because he told the Most High, the thing you put on me is too much. Every man that sees me is going to kill me. Remember he told the Most High that? He said they're going to unalive me. He said put a mark in his head. And he said, if any man shall kill Cain, he's going to be avenged sevenfold. So Lamech, and here's another thing that's proven, right? This word was being passed on. The Most High was not in the garden speaking in a vacuum, if I could. Adam passed on what he was taught to his sons. His sons passed on. Their sons passed on. And here we down at the next time, he know what was spoken about Cain. You see what I'm saying? he knows what was spoken over Cain, and so he jumps on that and says, if Cain be avenged 7 times, then Lamech 70 times 7. Read.
Truly, Lamech's 70 and sevenfold. The end of verse 24. If Cain shall be avenged sevenfold, truly Lamech 70 and sevenfold.
See what I'm saying? He said 7 to 70. So 77 times. You come at Lamech actually expect the Most High to step in and hurt you 70 and 7 or 77 times the amount of hurt you inflict upon him. You see that? Read.
Verse 25. And Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son, and called his name Seth. For God said, she hath appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew.
Now, you see, these are all people living at the same time, which speaks to what? Longevity of physical life. It's the longevity of physical life because this is years after Cain has slain Abel, right?
Right.
But other generations have grown up. You see what I'm saying? We're talking Enoch. These are descendants of Enoch.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And Adam and Eve is still around. Adam and Eve is still living. You see that? And we see that she bears another son, and they call his name Seth. And she says, for God hath appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew. And so now we see Seth being born into the world, and the Most High will begin to use him. That's it.
We got to see 42 more verses.
Second.
We got to read 42 more verses. Next, priest.
Zarak Ban Yahawada Ban Yashal.
Zarak Ban Yahawada Ban Yashal.
Shalom. Yamashim Shkitam.
Hawashim Ashabata. Chapter 4. Chapter 4. 6.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 4, verse 26. In the Hebrew, Walashath, Gum, Hawa'ah, Yalad, Bun, Wadabaria, Ath, Shamya, Anawash, Azah, Hayawakal, Lakurah, Bakam, it's like a Basham, Yahweh. Genesis chapter 5, verse 1. Zahah, Sapar, Dawa Ladath, Adam, Bayawam, Bara'ah, Alahayim, Adam, Bad Mawath, Alahayim, Ashah, Aswa, verse 2. Zakar, one Korah, Bara'am, Waya Barak, Atham, Waya Korah, Ath, Shama, Adam, Bayawam, Haba, Daryam, verse 3. Wayakaya, Adam, Shalashyam, Wama'ath, Shana, Wayawalad, Badmawatya, Katazalama. Let me see. Waya, Sara'ah, Ath, Shamwa, Sha'ath, verse 4. Wayahayawa, Yamya, Adam, Akraya, Hayawa, Hayalay Slayer, Hawa, Layadwa, Ath, Sham, Shamana, Ma'ath, Shana, Wayalad, Bunyam, Wabanwa'ath, verse 5. Wayahayawa, Wayahayawa, Slayer, Cal, Yamya, Adam, Ashar, Kaya, Tasha, Mawa'ath, Shana, Washalashyam, Shana, Wayamath, verse 6. Wayakaya, Sha'ath, Kamash, Shanayam, Wama'ath, Shana, Wayawalad, Atha, Anyawash. That's up to verse 7 in the Hebrew. Get it in English. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 4, starting at verse 26 in the English. And Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enoch. Enos. Would that be Enoch? Huh? So Enos. Then began men to call upon the name of the Lord.
When they say began men, understand Adam already knew the Most High. Eve already knew the Most High. They already had some dealings, real good, heavy dealings with the Most High. And Adam is right now around, he was around 139 years old when Seth was born. This is years and years after Cain killed Abel. But Adam was 139 years old. He's still around. But now his son is grown. Seth is grown up under the tutelage of his father, Adam, who's taught him all about the Most High. And now he's got a son named Enos. And in Enos's time is when it was a group of them now calling on the name of the Most High. Instead of just one man or one family, it was a broader group of them because, like we do in the school, the knowledge has been passed down from man to man, from father to son, from the generals that come down to the captains, to the officers, to the troops. You see that? And so we see this is a way of doing things from the beginning.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 5, verse 1 in the English. This is the book of the generations of Adam in the day that God created him. In the likeness of God made he him.
Got that? This is the book of generation. So it's giving you a history lesson beginning with Adam. And you can walk this through and you're going to see history.
Verse 2. Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam in the day when they were created.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. It's not saying that a woman is the same as a man. No. But as a group of people, like we say mankind, we mean women too. He called them Adam and called them man. You see that? In the day that he created them, this people. Even today they teach the Adamic people. You see what I'm saying? It's a people. You hear?
Verse 3. And Adam lived 130 years, and begat a son in his own likeness, and after his image, and called his name Seth.
Watch this. When the Most High created Adam, he created Adam in his own likeness, in his own image. You see that? And we're not necessarily talking about the physical, even though we are talking about the physical. But we're talking about his mind. He taught Adam he taught Adam the truth. He gave it to Adam, directly to Adam. Adam, we see here, did the same thing. He had a son that was born in his image. His son come out, we know this is Adam's son. We know that this is Adam's son. Just like when the one y'all called Jesus came out, everybody in his time knew that was Joseph's son. You see what I'm saying? Right now, the Most High is showing you the example, the pattern, where it almost began. But we're showing you this pattern. So when we get down here to Christianity, the New Testament, you know that Christians are lying to you when you say that Jesus Christ didn't have an earthly father. The Christians are lying to you. The Bible never says that. But here, just like Jesus and Joseph, we have Adam and we have Seth. We have a son that was created in his own image, in his own likeness. All sons. My other one here got a son. If he don't look like his dad, and he got that demeanor just like his dad in his own image. You see that? In his own image. Really?
God. And the days of Adam, after he had begotten Seth, were 800 years, and he begotten sons and daughters.
Two things stands out. One, he lived a long time. A long time. Over 900 years, Adam was on the face of this earth physically. That's a lot of generations, and he continued to have children. You see that? He had sons and he had daughters. He continued to populate the earth. The Bible don't tell us exactly how many children Adam had, but over 900 years, he had the opportunity to have a lot. You understand? Great.
And all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died.
See that? The time that we live today, we should, I think sometimes we should be accepted. It's because of how we live, because of how terribly we disobey the law, statute, commandments of the Most High, that our lives are cut so short. Adam lived to be 930 years old. It's seldom that we hear about anybody, particularly Israelites, living to be 100 years old. And then by the time we are 100, even before then, by the time we're 50, when you look on our faces, we look like we lived 500 years on the earth. We're so tired. Why? Because we are not following the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. That's right. Our disobedience is our death. It shows in our faces. They had a saying back when you said, "Ain't it funny how you feel shows on your face?" But we teaching our children now so the next generation might get blessed with longer life. So that we teaching them how to live now. Read.
And Seth lived 105 years and begot Enos.
Got Enoch, 105 years old. Then they talk about him. I'm not saying this is first son. You understand? But even at 105 years old, Seth was still subordinate to his father Adam.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? 105. We get to be 21 and we think we know everything. We get to be 35 and we accept the title old school. What's up, OG? What's up? You 35 years old. Barely got a gray hair. And you want to be an OG. This man was 105 years old. And then he forgot something. But I guarantee you, all that time, he was learning. He was learning under the tutelage of his father, who was still alive. You see what I'm saying? His father was 235 years old at this time. Because Adam was 130 years old when he got Seth. Now Seth is 105 years old. So that means Adam is 100 years older than him. You think Adam might could teach him something? And here we are, not even separated by 50 years, and can't learn from the man over us. You see that? Can't learn from the man over us. We are offended if we have to learn something, especially if it's about being obedient to the Most High. In this day and age, we are offended by being instructed to obey the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You see, when we got in front of us right now, Seth, a 105-year-old man, who we would call ancient in our time, still learning from his father. See that? He's still under his father.
We're going into the book of Genesis, chapter 5, verse 7. Go ahead, brother. Hebrew.
The first part is in the language of Hebrew. That's the first one. This is the language of Hebrew. Because we read that because this is the language the Most High gave us. This is the original language of the land, period, of the whole earth. It's our language. It's the language from which all the other languages were confused from at the Tower of Babel. This is what they stopped speaking. But the Most High made sure our people kept this language or were brought back to those of us who he wanted to have the language and to begin to reteach the people. So we read everything with Hebrew. When we read our prayers at the beginning, we're going to read the Hebrew first, then the English, so you can have some understanding. You know what I'm saying? And that's right along with what Paul speaks about in the New Testament. So if you're going to do something in an unknown tongue, do it also in the known tongue. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Mm. Right. If I could. Well, mm. Right. Mm. Yeah. Okay. Mm. 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 This is what right here. Let me help you. I think I'm starting to get an understanding of what you're saying. So what we speaking on, this is our family tradition. All right. The Bible is a black book. You know what I'm saying? This I wouldn't say it's made to scare us or anything like that, but the beginning of wisdom is to fear the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And his punishments and everything. That's why you learn the rules and his regulations. So you'll never have to face those consequences when it comes to the Lord. When you obey the Lord, you don't have nothing to worry about. You can have a clear conscience. This is when you are disobeying the Lord and you disobeying the Most High. Those when the consequences come into fruition. You know what I mean? That's what this school is about. Nope. Nope. That's our culture. You know what I'm saying? This is our heritage. Well, this is not a religion at all. You know what I'm saying? This right here is our ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? One second, one second. Well, how you communicate it, you come in here first. You do what you're doing right now, coming in into the school and you learn and you sit up under the priest. You know what I'm saying? And you learn and you learn and you learn before you even teach. You know what I'm saying? You have to be ordained to teach. You get what I'm saying? So you wouldn't even be necessarily be able to get this info out if you just learning it yourself. It makes sense? You know what I'm saying? You gotta, get rid of that old man. You gotta come in here and learn up under us. That's how you will be able eventually, when you're ready, you know what I'm saying? And you get ordained by the priest of the Lord, then you be ready to teach. All right. Well, we got to get back to this though. We got to get to this. You had something? All right. No, I'm gonna read this. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 5, verse 7 in the Hebrew. Wayakaya, Shayath, Akraya, Hayawaladwa, Ath, Anyawa, Slagya, An, Waash, Shabai, Shanayam, Washamana, Ma'awath, Shana, Wayawalad, Bunyawam, Wabun, Wa'ath, verse 8. Wayahayawa, Cow, Yamya, Sha'ath, Sha'ath, Yawam, Ashar, Shana, Watasha'a, Ma'a, Wa'ath, Shana, Wayamath, verse 9. Wayakaya, Anwa'ash, the Ayawam, Shana, Wayalad, Ath, Quayana, verse 10. Wayakaya, Anwa'ash, Akraya, Hayawaladwa, Ath, Quayana, Ka'amash, Ashar, Shana, Washamana, Ma'a, Wa'ath, Shana, Wayawalad, Banyawam, Wabun, Wa'ath, verse 11. Wayaha, Yawa, Cow, Yamya, Anwa'ash, Kamash, Shanayim. Wa'ath Sha'ai. Mawa'ath Shana. Wayamath, verse 12. Wayakaya. Quayana. Shabbath. Shabba'i. Yawam. Shana. Wayawalad. Ath. Ma'ah. Lala'al. Verse 13. Waya Kaya. Kwayan Kwayana. Akraya. Hawala. Yadawa. As. Maha. La'al. Lala'al. Salagya. Arabayim. Shana. Washam Naha. Mawa'ath. Shana. Wayawalad. Bunyawam. Wabun Wa'ath. Verse 14. Waya. Hayawa. Cow. Yamya. Quayana. Ashar. Shanya'am. Oh, Salagya. Oh, I posted Ben stop. Salagya about that. All right, go ahead. You can go into English. Salagya.
Come, my Lord. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 5.
Next time you should stop me right on through.
Kind. Starting at 7, and we're gonna read to 13. And Seth lived after he begat Enos 807 years and begat sons and daughters. Verse 8. And all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died.
And you see the pattern continue. That Adam, his son, lived a long time. This is interesting. They got these numbers despite what the other people in the earth was doing. You understand? They lived these long years despite what was going on with the other people. And we know there were other people in the earth because they came to Eve and wanted to talk to her about the myth of the tree in the midst of the garden of knowledge of good and evil. You see, that's where Eve got tricked. But even after Eve getting tricked, right, by these other people, Adam, what he does, refocus back on the Most High, and he's raising up his family. Remember at the beginning, let's say this is the book of the generation of Adam. So this is what? Your Adam's family tree after him. This is Adam's family tree. Now, grandma had that real big Bible. She got everybody that ever born in the family. This is what you got going on here is Adam's tree.
Yep.
His family line.
Lineage.
His lineage. You see, and you see, it's telling you these brothers and sisters lived a long time. They're talking mainly about the brothers, but they lived a tremendously long time on the earth, and that's in spite of the other people that's on the earth with it. Go ahead, read.
Verse 9. Wow. And Enos lived 90 years and begat Canaan. Canaan. Oh, I'm tripping. My bad.
Let's stop right there. Don't get this Canaan mixed up. Remember the land of Canaan? This is not the same one. Okay?
Kind.
It's not the same one. Don't get it mixed up. These are priests, and you can say it this way. These are
pre-African,
pre-Noah. These are pre-Noah people. Okay, these are the people Noah come from.
Right.
Okay. The Canaan that the post Noah or the Canaan that comes after Noah, is the Canaan of the land over there. The land. All right, but this is before them. Go ahead, read.
Verse 10. And Enos lived after he begat Canaan 815 years and begat sons and daughters. Verse 11. And all the days of Enos were 905 years, and he died.
You see again and again that these brothers living in this being over 900 years old.
Verse 12. And Canaan lived 70 years and begat Mahalalel. Verse 13. And Canaan lived and begat Mahalalel 840 years and begat sons and daughters.
You might see a good trend here. I'm gonna have to talk with the brothers over me to know why. But as we get further away from the original Adam, little by little, the lifespan is getting shorter. But understand this: these brothers and sisters are living so long that Adam is still in the land, is still living. They know Adam personally. They know their great-great-grandfather personally. It's no big deal to them. They can go back 5, 6, 7 generations because the people are still living. The people are still living.
And if I could, you have to understand, like, their life was long and longevity like that because they were the people of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And they lived by the Most High's laws, and that's how they govern themselves. In today's time, why the lifespan is so short today is because of the oppressor. He is the devil that the Bible speaks of first and foremost, and he's the reason, you know what I mean, your food is not healthy. He got set up food out there that's not even food unto you, like pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You understand? All of those things is made to shorten your life. You understand? You're not supposed to eat pork. If you're an Israelite, you're never supposed to eat pork. You're never supposed to eat shrimp, crab, and lobster because those are bottom feeders. You understand? Those are not even made for you to eat. They are made to clean the ocean. You understand that? And the only way you'll know this type of information, you have to come in here and learn it. You got to come and sit up under the priest and learn that the things that goes on in the world out there is a death lifestyle. You understand? That's why you see black people, they lead in diabetes. You know what I'm saying? Diabetics. We lead in hypertension. We lead in what else do we lead in? High blood pressure, high cholesterol. You understand? All food-borne illnesses, black people lead them because they don't want to follow God. It's just as simple as that. They don't want to follow the Bible. You understand? Go ahead, Qatar.
Too much to say on it, but that was just heavy. I mean, because our people would buck up against us tooth and nail about they can eat whatever they want to eat, but we're dying from it, and they couldn't connect it to the Christian church wouldn't connect it to save their life, but we're connecting the two. Christ said, "Don't eat it." Matter of fact, when you go to the doctors and you got all that gout, high blood pressure, he don't tell you to stop eating lamb. He said stop eating pork, shrimp, crab. He don't say stop eating all the other stuff that the Most High says you can eat. He goes with those bottom feeders first that we know is detrimental to our body, and then down the list. But we want to buck up against that because we know better, not the one who created it.
And you wonder why Commander Jenny Hanna looks so young.
Right.
He looks so young because he ain't been putting all that poison in his body all his life. Go ahead, Michelle.
And that's what Uncle Qatar brought out is real heavy. When you go to the doctor and they tell you what to stop eating, it's going to be all the stuff that the Bible say is unlawful for you to eat in the first place.
Exactly.
The doctors are going to tell you if you want to be healthy, read the Bible and eat what the Bible say eat. Don't eat what the Bible say don't eat. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. The Bible says shrimp, crab, pork, lobster is not food.
Catfish.
Catfish, it's not food.
It's not.
These are the octopus. That is not food. That's not food, right?
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? The doctor will tell you these are the very things you need to stop eating if you want to prolong your life. Right?
Exactly.
If you want to live, it's going to tell you stop eating those things.
Exactly.
And you are so prejudiced against the Most High, His law, statute, commandments, that you will go against your own doctor telling you the Bible is true.
Right. And if I could, it's just like it's just as simple as that, man. You know what I mean? If you want to live, just follow the law, statutes, and commandments. If you want to live, you understand. A lot of the big problem with our people, they don't want to live. You understand? They're not trying to live, so therefore they are going to disobey it. You get what I'm saying? On the 4th of July, you can only imagine how much percentage of pork is in our people's brain systems right now. How much pork they done ate on the 4th of July? It's crazy. You understand? All the pork that's on that grill, man, it's just disgusting at this point. They not trying to live. We are here to help you live. We gonna tell you don't do this, don't do that, because this is our job as priests. You see these brothers up here, our job is to say, brother, don't go out and, you know what I'm saying, celebrate this. Don't go and celebrate your birthday because it's against the Lord. You're going to see thousands of people buck up against that because we're trying to help them live. They choose a death lifestyle. It's so simple to follow the Lord. It's not hard. You know what I'm saying? You just got to have some willpower. You got to want to be a righteous person. The big problem with our people, they not trying to be righteous. That's the big problem with our people. You understand? I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to go into Hebrew. All right. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 5, verse 14 in the Hebrew. Wayahai, Yawah, Cow, Yamya, Kwayan, Slakia, Kwayana, Ashar, Shanyam, Watshaya, Ma'a, Wa'ath, Shana, Wayamath, verse 15. Wayaka, Wayakaya, Maha, La'a, La'al, Lala'al, Salagya, Kamash, Shanyam, Washa, Shayam, Shana, Waywalad, Ath, Yerad, verse 16. Wayakaya, Maha, Lala'al, Akraya, Hawala, Yadawa, Ath, Yerad, Shalashyam, Shana, Washa Mana, Mawa'ath, Shana, Wayawalad, Bunyam, Wabun Wa'ath, verse 17. Wayaha, Yawa, Ka, Yamya, Maha, Lala'al, Kamash, Wa'ath, Shayam, Shana, Washamana, Mawa'ath, Shana, Wayamath, verse 18. Wayakaya, Yerad, Shadyam, Washa, Shayam, Shana, Wama'ath, Shana, Wayawalad, Ath, Kanawak. What's this go all the way up to? Shit like it. Because I'm at 19 now. All right. 19. Wayakaya, Yerad, Agraya, Hawala, Yadawa, As, Kanawak, Shamana, Mawa'ath, Shana, Wayawalad, Bunyawam, Wabun Wa'ath, verse 20. Wayahayawa, Cal, Yumya, Yerad, Shadyum, Washa, Shayum, Shana, Watsha, Mawashath. It's like a Mawa'ath. Shana, Wayamath, and that's up to verse 21.
I'm gonna get it in the English. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 5, and we're gonna start at verse 14. And all the days of Cain, and all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. Verse 15. And Mahalalel lived 65 years and begat Jared. And Mahalalel lived after he begat Jared 830 years and begat sons and daughters.
These brothers still living according to the law, statutes, and commandments, and we see they still have long life. They still have long life. See, bro?
Verse 18. And Jared lived 162 years, and he begat Enoch.
This is the name you want to lock in on right now. There's some good learning to be gathered from this name Enoch. Read.
Verse 19. And Jared lived after he begat Enoch 800 years and begat sons and daughters.
Brothers, I mean, it's a shame that they're looking at the brother today, the brother 45. He might be thinking about starting a family. But if he in the UPK, he in a good place to start a family at 45, because the UPK, under Commandant General Yohana, keep these laws, statutes, commandments, going to clean this brother up, going to strengthen this brother up, and he'll be able to even start a family at 45, 50, you see, and still live a good, long, strong life, because his whole life is based off of keeping the law, statute, commandments of the Most High. Law, statute, read, go ahead, read.
Verse 20. And all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died.
962 years. 962 years this man lived. He lived. You understand? And at this point, I can't tell you how old Adam is, but Adam is still alive at this point. You understand what I'm saying? Seth is still alive at this point. You see, these men get to see all these men who was born hundreds of years before them. And so the knowledge is still passed on. All right? Go ahead, where we at?
We done. He's about to get the next set in Hebrew.
In the Hebrew.
You go ahead. Take it this time.
Picking up at verse 20, right?
21.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 5, and verse 21. Wayakaya, Hanawaka, Kamash, Washashayum, Shana, Wayawalai, I, Matha, Washalak, verse 22. Waya, Wayatha, Wayatha, Halak. Kana, Waka, Ah, Ha'a, Hayum, Ha'ala, Ha'ala, Yum, Akawaya, Hawa, Raya, Wa, Ah, Matha, Washalak, Shalak, Ma'awash, Shana, Wayawalai, Bunyum, Wabun Wa, verse 23. Wayahaya, Hal, Yumya, Kana Waka, Kamash, Washashayum, Shana, Washalasha, Ma'awa, Shana, verse 24. Waya, Balaka, Kanawaka, Alahayim, Yan, Nuwa, Kaya, Nikwa, Lapaka, Aswa, Alahayim, verse 25. Wayakaya, Matha, Washat, Walashat, Shabai, Sa, Munayum, Shana, Wama'a, Shana, Waya, Walai, Lakam, Lamat, verse 26. Wayakaya, Matha, Wasalat, Akara, Hawa, Wa, Lamat, Shetayim, Mashah, one young, Shana, Washabai, Washabai, Ma'awad, Mashai, Wallah, Waya, Wallah, Bunyam, Wabun Wash, and that's up in verse 27 in the Hebrew.
I get it in English. This is the book of Genesis chapter 5 and verse 21 in the English. And Enoch lived 65 years and begot Methuselah.
Yeah, I really want to point out right here, these brothers are having children. At some ages, we would be considered they got one foot in the grave. Again, this is because they lived, as Officer Madawan pointed out, because they lived according to the law, statute, commandments of the Most High. Right.
Damn right. Verse 22. And Enoch walked with God after he begat Methuselah 300 years.
Let me show you how this gets passed down. Methuselah is a baby. For 300 years, Methuselah grows up watching his father, the Bible says, walk with God. Meaning he kept the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High on a daily basis.
Right.
This is what he did. It wasn't something he had to learn. Methuselah grew up knowing nothing but the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. You see that? Every day he was taught to do it right. He was taught to fish right. He was taught to raise cattle right. He was taught to eat right. He was taught to do it the way the Most High wants us to do it. That's right.
And that's a perfect example of walking with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We got to do it like that because you have a Christian, you think that Enoch literally was walking with God. You know what I mean? And that right there, this is why you got to come into class. You understand? It's very important. You know what I'm saying? You got people out there that just, they're a little challenged. All right? They're a little challenged, man. You gotta get the Christianity off you. Walking with the Lord is doing what? Following the Most High, following His rules, His laws, His statutes and commandments. Okay, this is not a walk up Belial. No, you understand? You had something. So
I thought that was very important what you were saying because Christians want to
Romanticize everything. They want to make it. They want to make it a fairy tale. Like, oh, I have a personal relationship with Jesus, and he didn't already told you he don't hear the prayers of sinners.
right.
Like, you don't have a personal relation. You have a personal relationship with your pastor.
That's heavy. The brother brought that up because Christians will say that, particularly female Christians. They're gonna say that you got to have a personal relationship with Jesus. Let me explain something so you'll know. When you don't keep the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, the relationship you have with the Most High and with His Christ is one of hatred. And the hatred is initiated on your part. Because, watch this, we're going to get to Exodus eventually. But in the 20th chapter, around the second, third verse, it says, visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. This is the opposite. What you see with Enoch, and you see with his father, and you see with Enoch's son, what you see is the third and fourth generation of them that love the Most High. Because they keep in the law, statute, commandments. When the brother asked earlier about in today's, how would we put that? Well, in today's language, we see in the third and fourth generation of them that hate the Most High. Why? Because they do not keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. That's why. They do it the way they want to do it. They do it how they feel and all of that. They go by what they feel and what seems right to them. Which I guarantee you're gonna get it wrong every time. Again, you go by what you feel, and how it feels to you. The best advice I ever got from one of my Alawans, look at here. Don't think, call somebody and ask. Call somebody. I was a trooper when they told me that. Look, this is, we're not teaching new information. We're passing on to you what's already there. So if you ask one of us, guess what? We got the answer for you. Ask the brothers over you until you learn it, and then it's your time to pass it on. Right. Just like it got passed on to Enoch. It's like Enoch passed it on to Methuselah, and so forth and so on. All right.
When the book of Genesis chapter 5 and verse 24, and he was not, for God took him. Verse 25, and Methuselah lived 187 years and begot Lamech.
Continue. We got Enoch in here that lived so righteously. He raised his son up, and after Enoch was born, 300 years he walked so righteous, right, that his son benefited, and it said the Most High took him. Just took him. What that means, I don't know. But he was not. That's what they said.
No sweat. What happened was Enoch, he went in the chariots with the angels, man. And that, you know what I'm saying, they carried him away to his death. That's what that's talking about. All right. We're in the book of Genesis 5 and 26. And Methuselah, we're gonna get through a lot of this after this. All right. We're gonna push through. And Methuselah lived, so we're gonna do, quick breakdowns. We're gonna keep it going. Yeah. All right. Methuselah lived after he begot Lamech 782 years and begot sons and daughters. 27. And all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. All right. Go ahead. Just, you know what I'm saying, knock it out.
Come on, sir. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 5 and Wayakaya. Lamech, Shathayim, Washah, Manayim, Shana, Waya, Wala, Bun, verse 29. Waya, Kwara'a, Shemawa, Nakah, La'amar, Zaha, Yanak, Manawa, Yahweh, Wayakaya, Lamech, Aka, Raya, Hawa, Raya, Nak, Kamash, Watha Sha'ayim, Shana, Wakamash Ma'ath Shana Waya Walad Bunyum Wabun verse 31 Waya Haya Cal Yum Ya Lamek Shabbai Washabayim Shana Washabai Ma'awath Shana Wayama verse 32 Waya Haya Not Kamash Ma'awath Shana Waya Walad Kanak Ath Shum Ath Come Chum Wa'ath Yapath Genesis 6:1 Wayahaya Kaya Hakal Ha'adam La Rabah Al Panya Ha'adama Wabun Wath Yalad Wa Lahum verse 2 Waya Ra'awa Banya Alahayim Ath Banwa Adam Kaya Tabah Hana Waya Papawa Lahum Nashayim Makal Achar Bakawa, and that's up to verse 6 in the Hebrew. I mean verse 3 in the Hebrew.
Most High in Christ. We'll go ahead and get it in the English. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 5, starting at verse 28. And Lamech lived 182 years and begat a son. 29. And he called his name Noah, saying, no, go ahead, my bad. Salakia.
That's another big name. Remember that now. You go from Lamech, now we're at Noah. Open your ears, open your eyes, keep your mouth closed, and get this.
And this is real heavy too, because Lamech is the father of Noah. You know what I'm saying? This is, you have to understand why we go through the lineage. This is the point of going through Adam's lineage. So you can see, you know what I'm saying, that they kept the traditions of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? These wasn't just people that lived any type of way that they wanted to. I don't know where everybody get this conception where you can just live however you want to live, man. You get it from the Christian church. You get it from the Christian church, man. You understand? Without laws and without government, you know what I'm saying? People will die. You know what I'm saying? People will get killed. People will get unalive all day long because there's no laws to govern anything. So you can't say that you could just live any type of way you want to. It's never going to happen. You understand? Without these laws in the Bible, man, you'll just live a pointless lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Think if America didn't have laws, how many people would just be getting unalive just because of it? You know what I'm saying? You know how many people would get tortured? You know how many families would get taken over if it wasn't for laws to govern it. You understand? Go ahead, Qatar.
Real quick, it's heavy that you said that they
made a movie called Purge about that, where you had like 24 hours where there was just lawlessness. And do you know what happened within that 24 hours? Now imagine if that was your life. And for you blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, that's what they want. That's how they want you to live. They don't want you to live with laws. They want you to live without laws so they can continue to shoot you in your face. I mean, unalive you in the face.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good analogy of that movie. Because guess what? In that movie, people couldn't wait till that day they start unaliving their bosses at work. They start unaliving. They remembered everybody they had a vendetta against. They just went right at them. That's how you sound when you say you could do whatever you want to, or you don't have to be under the law. You understand? That's exactly how you sound. You sound ignorant. I'm just gonna use that word, but better for lack of words, you sound very ignorant, man. You know what I'm saying? You need help. You need this is why this school is here. We want you to live. Stop trying to die. You understand? Stop trying to die. All right, where we at? 29. And he called his name Noah, saying, "This saying shall comfort us concerning our work and toil of our hands, because of the ground which the Lord have cursed." Verse 30. And Lamech lived after he begat Noah 595 years, and begat sons and daughters. 31. And all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died.
Here, we're getting a little more distant from. There's something going on. And I'm gonna say it that way. Something's going on in this time in the earth, because for the first time we see a man dying before the age of 800. Just what's, and you finna find out. You're gonna let us know in shorthand, but something is different in the earth.
I'm right. And if I could just shout out to everybody that's in the chat. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's shout out to all the brothers and sisters in there. Shalom Yahba Shemiyah Shah. To all the brothers, Shalom Yahba Shemala Taba Shemiyah Shah. All the sisters, the water for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. All right, we're gonna keep going. Let's see. 32. And Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begat Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Y'all know them names, right? You should know them names, especially if you study with us. If you look up the name Ham in the Bible dictionary, it's going to say Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born approximately 86 years before the flood. 96 years before the flood. He is the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. Did I get it about right there out of what?
Damn right.
That's what it say in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary.
Yeah.
He's the progenitor of Ham, the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Ethiopians. See that? The Ethiopian. Who else is over there?
The Libyans.
The Libyans.
Egyptians. All of the African nations.
The African nations. Ham is their progenitor, but not the Negro. No, Ham ain't your daddy. You are not a Hamite.
Damn right.
You are not a Hamite.
Damn right.
Curse be damn. Curse be Cain. You're not a Canaanite. You're not a Hamite.
Ham was cursed too.
So
Ham was cursed too.
Curse be Ham too. You see what I'm saying? That's not you. That's not you. For the reasons they got cursed, that's not why you got cursed. Why? Because your progenitor, your father was busy doing the right thing. See that? He didn't do that terrible thing Ham did.
Right. And our people, we come out of Shem. We come out of Shem's generation. You understand? That's where they get the term. They say Semitic, but it's supposed to be Shemitic. You know what I'm saying? They say anti-Semitic, Because of silly, ignorant Jewish people. They don't know our records. They don't know our culture. So they say anti-Semitic when it's really anti-Shemitic. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's really supposed to be pronounced. All right. Genesis 6:1. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them. Go ahead.
Understand when it said men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them. These men are not the line that we have just been following. This is talking about another set of men or other sets.
That's right.
Of men. All right, and their families. So they begin to multiply. But you're gonna find out they were so far from the Lord that the Most High didn't want to say much about it. You see?
Yep.
So we're talking about other men with other children, if I could.
Yep, and this is where you have to get your understanding from. When it's talking about the sons of men, it's talking about outside of the sons of God.
Right.
All right? The sons of men are different and separated from the sons of God.
That's right.
There's never been no equality here. Never has been no togetherness here. And we are in the book of Genesis, still separated.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
Just to make y'all remember what we just read, remember, we had men from this lineage that actually walked with God, not meaning held his hand, walked with God. They followed God.
That's right.
And God honored them to a point where he just took them. You see what I'm saying? That's the lineage that it was purposefully tracked down to this point. And now you have men and the sons of God, which are also men, but it's the men of the Most High God.
Right.
Men that's the average heathen out here of another nation.
Exactly. This right here, this is before even Israelites were in the picture.
That's right.
Before it was Israelites, it was the sons of God. You understand? Israelites wasn't even mentioned, born, none of that yet. None of that even happened yet. We are before that time. We are at when the Lord called them the sons of God. And you had the daughters of men, which were heathens. They wasn't the sons of God. These were just the other nations. All right. Verse 2, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose.
Check this out. We see how old this race mixing problem is. It goes back to before the flood.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to pay attention. What's going to happen? So this goes back before the flood.
Right.
The sons of God. Sons of God, right? So these are the men in a particular bloodline who's doing what? Following the law, statute, commandments of the Most High.
Right.
This is how they live it. And they live in to be 700, 800, 900 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. Now watch this. The daughters of men get introduced to them, and we did what? Took up of them. Why? Whatever we wanted. You know why we could do whatever we wanted? Because we were 500 years old, looking 27. You see what I'm saying? We were 600 years old, still strong as a Brahma bull, because we followed the law, statute, commandments of the Most High. We appeal to them as well.
Now let me say, let me add in this right here, right? With this being said, you know what I mean? All the way up into Adam's lineage, they naming out his lineage. They going down his history. Why is this getting pointed out? It's because something happened different. The thing that happened different was they began to mess with the daughters of men. What you have seen before, prior to that, you didn't hear about that. You know what I'm saying? They just was strictly following the Lord, strictly following, you know what I'm saying, the Most High, just being the sons of God. The reason why you get all the way up to chapter 6 is because they did something they wasn't supposed to do. They mess with the daughters of men. You understand? And this right here, this is where it's pointed out at. This why it's coming to fruition. This is why this is said in the Bible. All right, you had some thought?
It's real quick. That's why we went over the beginning of Genesis chapter 2, when Adam got his rib and the Most High sewn up the flesh thereof. That gave that understanding. Don't mess with them other people outside your group.
Damn right.
That gave that understanding right there. You wasn't supposed to do it. And now, after we started desiring those heathens, the other nations, now we started falling off. We stepped down almost off of our throne into a puddle of poop and wanted to pick up some wind for what? We were already on top. We chose to step out of and disobey. We chose not to follow God, not to continue to walk with God, and to cover ourselves with the nations of men. That's what we do.
If I could, before we go on, this shows you why so-called black man, black woman, Native American man, Native American woman, Latino man, Latina woman. This shows why the Most High tells us, marry those of your own nation. Don't mix with the nations, even back then. Don't mix with the nations around you. You're up here. You want to? If you think I'm playing, ask Tiger Woods. Ask Tiger Woods. He went out here and got him a heathen, and then gave up half of his whole fortune that his father taught him to build. Right. You see what I'm saying? He felt comfortable doing that. It always happened. It happened to Solomon. He married women of other nations. He fell off. We say again. When we mingle ourselves, brother, with women of other nations, we fall off.
That's right.
We fall. We can't help but fall off. We gonna do that. We fall off. Our families gonna fall off. What we said earlier is we mess up things for generations.
Right.
This messes up for 3 and 4 generations at a time.
All right. Shout out to the brother, you know what I'm saying, that tuned in. Officer from Alaska. Yaba Shima Shipaka Thumb. Yaba Shipaka Thas. Like it. You understand? That's just some heavy stuff, man. These are things you gotta know why this is in the Bible. You gotta know why all the way up to this lineage things was going good, then boom, this get pointed out. Got pointed out to start messing with the other nations, man. You're gonna see Israel always had a big problem. We always went into captivity because we wanted to follow other nations or we wanted to serve other gods. That's why it always happened, man. We always get punished. You understand? And guess what? This, you want to know how you know it's true? Because it's still here today. The same spirit is still here today, man. It's still here. All right. We're going to go ahead.
The last 7 verses.
Did we read 3? No, we didn't read 3.
Starting at 3. Yep. So this is the book of Genesis.
Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, we didn't read. Let me just make sure. Boom. 3 to 9. Okay, we ain't read 2. Did we read 2?
Yeah, we read 2.
I believe we read 2. Yeah, we read that. We read that. Con. So we're gonna get the last one. I knock it out. Ain't no sweat. I get to it. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 6, verse 3, in the Hebrew, all the way up to 9, right? All the way up to 9. All right, no sweat. Where we at? Verse 3. Wayamar. Yeah. Yahweh, La'ah, Yadu one, Rarakaya, Ra'adam, La'olam, Bashagam, Hawa'ah, Bashar, Yahayawa, Yam Yawa, Ma'ah, Waha, Shayam, Shana, verse 4. Han Palayam, Hayawa, Ba'arataza, by Yawam, Hahama, Wagam, Akraya, Khan, Ashar, Yabawa, Banya, Halayam, Al, Banyawas, Hadam, Hayaladawa, Laham, Hama, Hagab, Rayam, Ashar, Ma'awa, Layam, Anashya, Hasham, verse 5. Wayara, Yahweh, Kaya, Raba'ah, Ra'as, Hadam, Baras, Ba'aratazah, Salagya, Wakar, Yatazar, Magrabat, Labawa, Rakwa, Ra'ah, Cal, Hayawam, verse 6. Wayanakam, Yahweh, Kaya, Asha, As, Hadam, Ba'aratazah, Hayatha, Atazah, Al, Laban, verse 7. Wa'amar, Yahweh, Amak, Hadam, Ashar, Bara'atya, Ma'ar, Panya, Hadam, Hadamah, Madam, Aid, Bahama, Aid, Ramash, Wa'aid, Iwapa, Ishamyam, Kaya, Makamatya, Kaya, Ashatham, verse 8. Wanak, Matazah, Gun, Ba'ayanya, Yahweh, verse 9. Allah, Asladas, Nak, Ayash, Tazadak, Yakwa, Damyam, Haya, Bad Rayat Yawa, As, Alayam, Hatta Halak, Nak. And that's up to verse 10 in the Hebrew. Gonna go ahead and get into English. Go ahead, Katab. All right, you gonna read it. Go ahead. Yeah, you read that verse 3. Come.
This is Genesis chapter 6, starting at verse 3 in the English. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be as 120 years.
So the Most High is saying, man, his spirit not going to always strive with men. You understand? Meaning what? The Lord not about to keep on, you know what I'm saying, trying to let you know to stop doing it. He's just it's going to come to a point like this. Just make it plain and clear. If you don't listen to what I'm saying, I'm going to alive you. You're going to pay the punishment. You're going to pay the debt of that. You understand? When the Lord said he ain't striving with men, I'm not about to keep holding your hand and telling you not to do this, not to do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't eat this. Don't eat that. Don't have sex with this. Do not mess with that. The Lord said, man, his spirit ain't striving with it. If you do it, you're just going to pay for it. I'm going to punish you.
Right.
You're just going to have to face the consequences now at this point. You understand? Go ahead, Mashak.
It's amazing. I know the whole Bible ain't chronological, but it's amazing that this verse appears immediately after the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were fair and took them wives of them all. As soon as the sons of God goes outside of the norm for marriage, which means marry among your own people,
Right.
They go outside of protocol,
Mm-hmm.
right? As soon as we start marrying women of other nationalities, the Most High said, I'm tired of this already. My spirit shall not. Go ahead.
I just want to ask you a question because
I don't know if this was just the words that was using, but he said they saw the daughters and saw that they were good. Like it's like the mindset was messed up. Like y'all with all of these 800, 900 years living, and all of a sudden you start looking at these people, and now you thinking that they're fair.
If I may, you know what I mean? The thing with that is the same thing with Eve, man. It's the same thing how she got beguiled with the serpent in the garden. See, the serpent in the garden talked real good and smooth to her. And she saw those things were what? The scripture said she thought that it was good to eat. This is the same scenario, man. It's the same thing, man. They looked at these daughters and said, you know what? I want one of them. I want to try this woman. And they went outside of all those years, thousands and thousands of years of their lineage. They ain't never done that. They wasn't doing it. This is why it's mentioned in chapter 6. You understand? They was not doing that. Okay? Before Noah, Lamech wasn't messing with no woman outside that nation. You understand? Seth wasn't messing with no woman outside that nation. Enoch wasn't messing with a woman outside that nation. It would have been noted. It would have been said in the Bible. Reason why it's said in the Bible now, because after Noah, his children was messing with other women. They started going, the daughters of the sons of God started messing with the daughters of men.
That's right.
You understand? They just said, forget what the Lord said. I want to try this. They went outside of the garden.
If I could add one definition to that. So,
no sweat. Go ahead.
When you say saw that the men saw that they were fair, they didn't mean honest. Fair does not mean to be honest, to give fair play.
right.
They thought they were fine.
Right.
They thought they were beautiful. They thought they looked good.
Right.
They going on their own eyes. Right here we see it. They going by what they see with their eyes, the lust of the eyes, rather than stay with the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High.
Right.
See, the lust of the flesh, lust of the eye, and the pride of life. The pride of life is going to come up next. Watch.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 4. There were giants in the earth in those days.
This is not Nephilim. All right. This is not Nephilim. This is not no big ass people that just so big and 90 feet tall and just walking all through the earth. This is not that. All right. So don't make the Bible such a spooky book, man. This is not a spooky book. This is not a comic book. All right. The giants in the earth is speaking of the reputation of these people. Okay. LeBron James. He's a giant in the earth. You want to know why? Because LeBron James, everybody know who LeBron James is in Japan, in a whole nother world. They know who LeBron James is. You see that? On the other side of the earth, man, everybody know LeBron James. He's a giant in the earth. But do that mean that he's 90 feet tall? You understand? Like the biggest issue with Christians, the biggest issue with people just trying to understand the Bible and interpret it for themselves, which is so dangerous. The thing was wrong with that is this. You don't understand the spirit of what it's talking about, man. And don't be an Edomite trying to understand the Bible. You're really not going to understand the spirit of this because this is a black book. You're not even going, you don't understand black people lingo anyway. You understand? Like how I say crib in the Bible, white people think of a baby's crib. and they gonna tell you this is a baby's crib, and your dumb ass gonna believe them. When really a crib is just a house. You understand? It's so simple like that. When the scriptures say he laid hands on him, that's a fight. White people gonna tell you that he literally laid his hands on them. You understand? Like this. You know what I'm saying? He laid hands on them. Yeah. Yeah, he poke your forehead or something. No, lay hands mean fight. Meaning he getting with you. All right? You ever heard the term, I'm going to put hands on you? That's black people. That's black people talk, man. You understand? So is the spirit behind all this is what it's talking about. Said that there were giants in the earth in those days. Keep going.
And also, after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men.
So they were interracially marrying. You understand? The sons of God was interracially marrying the daughters of men. Okay, read.
And they bear children to them.
They married them and they bear children. They conceived and boom, kids was born from this nonsense. Keep going.
The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown.
Men of what?
Renown.
Men of what?
Men of old, men of renown.
Men of renown, meaning famous men. Men that are known in the earth. This how you know this is not talking about no damn giant. Because it explain it.
Right.
It's explaining right there. Men of renown. Go look up renown. There's somebody that's famous. Known throughout the whole entire world, man. You understand? Not no big ass Nephilim.
My Lord just made it plain as like I knew the breakdown of it. I knew it. But I'm telling you, the way he just put it, it just made it like I don't even understand why you niggas out there don't get it. Like it literally just explained it at the end of the verse. It explained it in the same verse. Those giants were men of renown. That's what they were.
Most High in Christ. It's just that simple, man. It's 1, 2, 3. Get your behind in a school. Just learn, man. You know what I'm saying? Get in these ranks. Sit down under these priests, man, and learn. Sit down and learn something. Be quiet. Shut your mouth. You understand? That's how you're going to learn something. Shut your mouth. Shut your stupid mouth. All right? Keep going.
Verse 5. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth.
And this how you know this is a big wicked thing. This how you know that this caused a lot of wickedness. All right. When you go and interracially marry, man, that is a wicked thing to do. The Bible don't say that this is something beautiful thing to do. The Bible didn't say we all bleed red. The Bible didn't say we all human. The Bible said that this is a wicked thing to do. So you think I'm going to listen to you over the Bible? You simple, and the Bible not simple. I'm going to listen to what God say. Keep going.
And that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
Was only what?
Evil continually.
You want to know why his heart was only evil continually? Because when you interracially marry, that pulls the spirit of the Lord off you. The precept is Deuteronomy 7, the 3rd chapter. Go read Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter. It tell you, don't marry their daughters. Don't give your sons unto you know what I'm saying, their daughters. And don't marry them. Don't interracially do this because it's going to move their heart far away from the Lord. It's going to turn your heart away from the Lord, man. Paraphrasing, of course. But this is the same exact thing, man. This is the same scenario right here, man. That's why they was thinking evil thoughts. You want to know why it's evil? Because once you're interracially married, all right, now I'm going to listen to their guys. Now I'm going to open up my brain for, you know what I'm saying, the Edomites and what they do. I'm going to go in and follow they way of life. And I'm going to leave my way of life. That's a death sentence, man. Go ahead.
Not only that, every son that you produce from that relationship, from that marriage to to a heathen, guess what? You forced to raise him under the heathen way of doing things. You catch hell even beginning to teach him the law, statute, commandments of the Most High.
Oh, it's gonna be big hell, and I'm gonna tell you why too. It's gonna be big hell because of the fact of that boy gonna be like, well, I got family on both sides. I love my white mama. You understand? I love my Edomite aunties and my cousins over there. I love them. But you telling me I can't love them now because of what was in the Bible? This is why it's such an evil thing to do. It's why you shouldn't do it in the first place at all. You understand? And you exactly. And we're gonna keep on going.
Can I just real quick just one thing?
Go ahead, brother. Real quick.
The fact that the Most High said the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually after he, like, it's like as soon as you crossed over or switched over, you gave up what I commanded you and you gave it up to another nation.
Mm-hmm.
And then now your mind is running the whole time. Well, he told me not to do this and I did it and I liked it. So what else did he tell me not to do that I can actually bend or find a loophole around?
I'll tell you what it is, man. They begin to do that and they realize they didn't get punished then. So they just like, it's no big deal. You ain't see me get punished. You didn't see me get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I did this thing. Nothing gonna happen to you. It's the same way that Eve got tricked. You understand?
The Most High saw it in our heart. Like, he said evil continually. That means you, nigga, your thoughts is fucked up.
Now, I just explained the thought process. When there's no punishment behind it directly, they're going to think, okay, I'm not getting punished for this thing. I'm going to go deeper into it. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 6. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth.
And what is this talking about? This talking about that the Lord regretted even making you because you are a filthy, disgusting, evil person. You switched up everything and you messing up everything I asked you to do because you want to go sleep with another race. You understand? That's why the Lord says, you know what? I wish I never even made you, man. I wish I never even, you should never came in the earth, man, doing all this. You messing up. You're a big F up. You ever heard a parent say one of their kids was a big old F up? This is the Lord saying right here, the same thing. Keep going.
And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart.
It burned in the Lord's heart, man. It grieved him because it's like, this is not what I asked you to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not about to keep striving with you. So now the Lord is going to set his face against you. And you don't want that. Keep going.
Verse 7. And the Lord said, I will destroy man, whom I have created from the face of the earth.
And this is the result of it. All the evil, you know what I'm saying? The root of interracial marriage, the Lord said he's going to destroy man off this face of this earth.
Right.
That's the big ultimate, you know what I'm saying, thing that was going to happen. See, this is what they didn't see coming. They didn't see this punishment or repercussion coming. They just thought, oh, nothing happened to me. I'm good. I'm going to keep on doing it. I'm going to keep on messing with them. I'm going to serve their guys. I'm going to do all that. I'm going to open up my mind to all this. And I'm going to leave what we used to do, all that traditional stuff we used to be doing for you. I'm going to leave all that, man. We've been doing that too long anyway. That's how they think. The end result of that, the Lord say he about to destroy them. About to kill everybody.
If I could, real quick, other one.
Quick.
There's nothing new on the face of the earth.
Not at all.
You see it happen here. When you look down to now, 2024.
Yep.
It's just as bad.
It's just as bad. Here's the only thing right here. In 2024, you still thinking, hey, nothing happening to me. Nothing's wrong with interracial marriage. We are about to be in the midst of a third world war that's about to destroy everybody up in America. If you're not rolling with the Lord, man, if you're not up under the ISUPK, under Commanding General Yohana, man, oh, you destined to get hit with them bombs. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. That's the punishment you don't see coming. Noah saw that these punishments is about to happen. You about to see. Go ahead.
But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Verse 9. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generation. And Noah walked with God.
Noah was perfect because he followed and he obeyed the Lord. It's just as simple and plain as that. He obeyed the Lord. He obeyed and respected the Most High's laws and his authority. That's why he was looked at with mercy and with grace, because he obeyed the Lord. And the Lord is a just God. But for the rest of them, they was dead. They out of there. You understand? And with that being said, we're going to get ready to close out the Sabbath service. We will continue next week and go in deeper more into this story. I know my brothers, they was ready to get up on you, man. They was ready to teach you out of the storm. You understand? They was ready to sit down and have a sit down with you for a couple of hours. You understand? They could go. They got some go in them right now. I had to stop them. I got to hold them back. You understand? We're going to go ahead and close it out, though, all right? We're going to go by the book. Go by the book so you never get it wrong, all right? Which one was the second priest? You do the second priest. Go ahead. Blow that horn. It's challenge. After this, you clean them out. So you don't have to worry about people sticking. La Yasha'Allah, which means to Israel. Go ahead, blow the horn. Remember, you right here. So when we blow that horn, scroll to be saluted next. All right. So I can grab the scroll. All right. Go ahead and switch the scroll. I'm a big fellas. Like it.
Rabbi Shem Hamza Barakayah.
Go ahead.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Shimon Shabrak Yah.
Anyone want to salute the scroll? Come up now.
That thing's working, so we're just gonna skip that part right there.
Okay.
Go ahead and tell them to blow the horn.
Blow the horn. So Rapon Aquadon. Turn the face to east.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw.
Shabbat Shemayim. Kodah. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakutah. Taba'ah. Watazaka. Hayah. Asha. Ba'aratazah. Tawah. Hayah. Bashemayim. Nathalanaw. Nakam. Tab. Yawam. Wasalak now. Kabawak now. Kasalak now. Kabawaki now. Wala'ah. Tabia'ah now. Bana son of one. A ball. Hawashai now. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Lakah. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Wata'apara. La'abalamya. Amar.
This is the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh. Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth. As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
Forgive us of our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
And lead us not into temptation.
but deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom,
And the power.
and the power,
And the glory.
and the glory,
Forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
But catch the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Baruch
Baruch
The Thundernaut.
The Thundernaut.
Hakat.
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 Hakat. Lord Ba'ah. Kal Makalah. Kal Madawa. Hakat. Latahar. Amatazari. Hakat. Lahakwayim. Hamasu. Hakat. Al Rakawah. Hatama'ala. Lagar Shun. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The water Amon.
This is the catch the power in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua. Barak Lanah. Wayasha'ala. Wahabayah. Sapari. Barak. Ba'ashem Yahushua.
The water Amon.
The water Amon.
This is bless Israel in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
The name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Psalm 121 in the Hebrew, Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahari.
Al-Hahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azari.
Azari. Azari. Ma'ai. Yahweh. Ashah. Shemayim. Warazatza. Ayathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Al-Yanawam. Shemarka. Hanala'a. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashun. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shemarka. Yahweh. Telzorka. Al-Yah. Yum Yum. Yawamar. Hashemat. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayarah. Wayayella. Yahweh. Yashmarka. Makarah. Yashmar. Aknapash. Yahweh. Yashmar. Taza Oscar. Wabu Oscar. Ma'asai. Wa'ai Awalam.
This is Psalm 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills.
to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold,
He that keepeth Yasharala.
he that keepeth Yahshua
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalm 83 in the Hebrew, Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Adalayamaka.
Al-Dalayamaka.
Al-Takarat.
Al-Takarat.
Al-Tashquat.
Wa'al-Tashquat. Ham. Kayahana.
Our
Awayabika. Yahamawa. Ra'ash. Al-Aimika. Ya'arim Yimwa. Sawadah. Wayataya Tazma. Altaza Pawanyaka. Amara. Lakawa. Wanakaki. Magari. Wala Yazakar. Sham Yasha'ala. Awadah. Kaya. Nawataza. Laba. Yakadwa. Auyaka. Baryak. Yakarafa. Ahoya. Adawam. Wayashamat. Alayam. Mawa'aba. Wahagari. Gabor. Wa'amawan. Wa'amalak. Kalashak. I'm Yeshabi. Tazawar. Gum Ashawar. Nalawa. Aiman. Ayawa. Zarawat. Labunya Lawa. Salah. Aishalaham. Kamadi. Kasaya Sara'a. Kayabi. Manakor. Kuyashwan. Nashimadu. Ba'ayanda Ra'a. Hayawa. Damad. La'adam. Shayatham. Nadayatma. Ta'ira. Wakaza'ab. Wakazabak. Wakatazal. Mana'ai. Cal Nasi Yakumu. Ashar. Amar. Naira Shah. Nanawa. Na'awa. Alahaya. Alahaya. Shayathamu. Kagagina. Kakwash. Lapanya Rawaka. Kanthar Dama. Ka'ash. Daba Ira Yaira. Wakalaba. Talahat. Harayam. Kanthar Dama. Basta Iris. Wabasawa Paka. Daba Halam. Mala'at. Anyaham. Balawan. Waibakwashu. Shumka. Yahawa. Yabak. Waibahoy. Aida. Waikaparo. Waibak. Waida. Kayasa. Shumka. Yahawa. Labaka. Ayawan. Altaha Ratazak.
This is Psalm 83 in the English. Keep not thy sight.
Keep not thy sight.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
They that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people
And consulted
and consulted
against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
Come,
and let us cut them off.
let us cut them off
From being a nation.
from being a nation,
That the name of Yahshua
that the name of Yahshua
may be no more remembered.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of Edom
And the Ishmaelites.
and the Ishmaelites
And Moab.
of Moab
And the Hagarim.
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal.
Gabor,
Gabal. And Ammon.
and Ammon,
And Amalek.
and Amalek,
The Philistines.
the Philistines,
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also was joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Selah.
Salah,
Do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites.
as unto the Midianites,
As to Sisera.
as to Sisera,
As to Jabin.
as to Jabin,
At the brook of Kizon.
at the brook of Kizon,
Which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make their nobles like a red
And like Zeb.
and like Z.
Yea.
Yea,
All their princes as Zebah.
all their princes at Zebah
And Zamun.
and that's Zalmunna,
Who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to
the
ourselves
houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
Make them like a wheel.
make them like a wheel,
As the stubble before the wind.
as the stubble before the wind,
As the fire burneth a wood.
and as the fire burneth wood,
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy temper.
So persecute them with thy temper,
And make them afraid with thy stone.
and make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame,
That they may seek thy name.
and they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Let them be confounded.
let them be confounded
And troubled
in trouble
forever.
forever.
Yea, let
Yea.
them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame
And perish.
and perish,
That men may know.
that men may know
That thou,
that thou,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
art the most high
of the
all the earth.
of the Most High over all the earth.
Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shah. Mamaka Allah. Wa Alahaya. Matazabi. Alawap Yahana. Ha Alawapi. Hasarunyan. Hakwata Zayanyan. Hakaya Yoya. Waha Aqua. Yahweh. Bashim Yahushua.
The weather Aman. Blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yohana.
Commanding General Yohana.
The general.
The generals.
The captain.
Captains.
Officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
The sisters.
The sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Anybody looking to get anointed today? No. Blow the horn.
Always blow the horn. Go ahead, call the salute.
With that, I need to think about Sabbath service. Amajim Shabbat, Amajim Barak,
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatah.
Yali Matah, dismissed. Oh. I did not